This short video is about how to ask for help, guidance or assistance from your lecturer, tutor or teacher at a college or university. Many of us are not used to or not comfortable about asking for help and so are reluctant to ask. If this sounds like you, then this video is for you. Your teachers want you to succeed. They realize that studying at a college or university level is very different from your previous studies, and they are aware of the different rules, standards, and expectations that apply, and they want to pass this information on to you. However, at the same time, they want you to develop as an independent learner, and this means encouraging you to try to solve problems by yourself before asking for assistance. So learning when and how to ask for assistance is extremely important, and you will need to use these skills right throughout your studies. The important first step is knowing how to correctly address academic staff. So if you're not sure, don't guess, ask. First, raise your hand when there is a pause in the conversation and wait to be acknowledged. Then say something like, "Excuse me, what should we call you?" It's as simple as that. Let's assume that the academic in this video prefers to be called Luke. He might respond by saying, "Thanks for asking. You can call me Luke. Be careful. Do not use sir or miss unless you know that this is their preferred way of being addressed, and do not be too casual in your style of speech. You are not speaking to a friend. Showing respect is the key." The next skill is knowing when to ask a question. Well, you're studying for a reason, that is to learn. So if you find that you're becoming lost or confused, and you need some clarity to get back to a place where you can start to learn again, then you need to ask a question. Remember, if you're struggling to understand, then you're not the only one. So, be a hero and ask. When asking for help in a tutorial or class situation or on a video conferencing platform such as Zoom, first raise your hand and wait to be acknowledged. Then, when you're given the nod, say something like, "I'm sorry, Luke, but would you be able to explain that again?" Or, "Excuse me, Luke, could you please repeat that?" Luke will then explain in a different way and then ask if you are now clear. If you're not, then say so, politely. Now, if you're in a tutorial or class situation and your question is about an in-class task or an assessment task that needs to be submitted, then your question needs to be asked in two parts. Raise your hand as before and then start by saying how you have interpreted the task. Something like, "So what we need to do is..." Then ask for confirmation. In this way, you're demonstrating that you made an effort to be an independent learner, and as a result, the academic will be much more willing to give assistance. There are a few variations to keep in mind. If you're in a lecture situation, it's probably best to wait for question time within or at the end of the lecture, or to wait for the tutorial. Be sure to make a note for yourself so you don't forget what to ask. Also, for online classes without video conferencing, you'll probably need to use the online forum or email to ask questions. And also, if you come to the session late, you'll need to catch up by asking other students what you missed. Think of this as an opportunity to make new study friends. Now, if you need assistance outside of class time, then send an email. I suggest using the following format when sending an email. Always use the subject field to summarize the topic. Then start the email with a formal greeting. This is then followed by a polite introduction. Then ask the question. Next comes a polite ending. This is followed by regards and then your name. That's it. I hope you've picked up some good ideas from this short video, and good luck in your studies.